Hi, I'm Carol, and welcome to my world of clamp resist stitch and dye art. This is called Clamp Resist on Wool, and we're going to do a series showcasing the series of pieces that I have that are these long vertical pieces to start with. Eventually, probably, I'll let you know about all of the work, but there's a lot more things to talk about than I can even keep in my head right now. This piece is part of a triptych, and the name of the triptych was Stoney Creek September. That means there were 3 pieces, one of which I don't have anymore, one of which I traded for a pickup truck, and then this one, which it has been sold, and I'm preparing it for its new home. So it's created using wool, acid dyes, and a resist technique called itajime in Japanese, but it's really board clamp. And so I'll just show you. I have a board over here. So we have these, they come in shapes. And so obviously this isn't the same shape as this, but you can imagine if this was the same shape as the leaf. One goes on one side, one goes on the other, and then this all goes into a pot several times. These get moved around, and that's how all these different color variations come into play. In addition, after I have stitched and dyed each individual section, then I cut them and piece them and hand stitch them together on the front and the back. So there's many, many tiny little stitches on this. You can't really see them. At the time that I made this piece, I was very interested in hiding any story or any thought about how it was made. I was trying to take the human hand out of it, and I was interested in also sort of cutting away the plants just like human beings do to their environment, like a lawnmower, or like if you're going to weed a hedge, or if you're going to, like, humans seem to want to make a garden be to their own specifications rather than just the way it will grow wild. And so I was sort of playing with some of those ideas that these plants have been trapped into these square spaces in an artificial way. The other thing that is happening in this piece is I'm talking about water. I'm talking about the depths, down in the depths of a lake, where maybe these are just dim reflections, like a little bit of purple that's here, a little bit of kind of yellow, just flecks of sunlight. And maybe this water, maybe somebody's put stuff into this water that doesn't belong there. And because of that, we've got this strange color in the leaves, perhaps, or maybe they're fading and getting old. As we come closer to the surface, again, we have these straight lines where the tops are cut off, where they're just trapped in there trying to move, but they can't quite get out. Just cut the tops of the leaves off right there. So there's these transitions as we move up the piece. Beautiful blues come, but maybe it's still a little bit murky here. But the closer we get to the sky, the more the sky comes into the water. And now maybe we're coming above the water a little bit. Maybe now we've got some air, we've got more movement. These are moving. There's 3 or 4 dye baths here. We've got sort of this place where it was folded over and it's a shadow. Maybe it's foggy or misty. Until we get to the end, where we just have clear blue. So this is that blue of that September morning, where the sky is so, so blue, and we don't quite have that hint of winter yet. So that's why it's from Stoney Creek, September.